Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Wassalatu wassalamu ala nabiyyina Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Amma ba'd. Fa'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Rabbi ishrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Rabbi zidni ilman ajmain, inshallah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala increase in all of us knowledge. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to this new session. Inshallah, it will be very interesting. You are going to love it and learn a lot today. That knowledge will help us in going ahead with our progress of Arabic language and coming closer to understanding the Quran. Now, my brothers and sisters, we are going to do lesson 23. We may have done it little bit. I did it probably just like a cursory reading because when the time is short, I cannot go in detail. I just gave you some ideas, but now we will go in detail, inshallah. Now, in this lesson, we are learning the I'rab, which is the declension. In other words, the grammatical analysis of the Jama Muzakkar Salim. Jama Muzakkar Salim, which means sound masculine plural. Sound masculine plural. We have two kinds of plural, broken plural and sound masculine plural. Jama Muzakkar Salim and also Jama Taksir, broken plural. So I will read it slowly. Inshallah, you will pay attention. And inshallah, you will read it on your own at home. You are going to enjoy it, inshallah. The I'rab, which is the declension of the sound masculine plural. We have learned sound masculine plural in book 1. Do we remember? Yes, we did it in book 1. Examples: Muslimuna, Muhandisuna, Mudarrisuna, Fallahuna. See how they end with Waw and Noon. They are ending with Waw and Noon. We won't find there Dhamma, Fatah, Kasra. Normally we find Muhammadun, Muhammadan, Muhammadin, not right. Muslimuna, that is the marfu, and we are going to learn everything here. In the marfu case, una is ending. Una is ending. And in the mansub and majrur, same. It has ina ending. Here is the example. Marfu. Kharaja al-mudarrisuna. Fi'l, fa'il. This is marfu. Marfu bil waw and noon. We will only say marfu bil waw because noon can be dropped for some reason. The teachers went out. Al-mudarrisuna. Al-mudarrisuna. Raitu, I saw. Now we need maf'ulun bihi. I saw. What did you see? Mudarrisina, mansub. I saw the teachers. Al-mudarrisina. And then zahabtu ila mudarrisina. I went to the teachers. So here it is majroor because of ila. Now here, my brothers and sisters, it is again mudarisina, mudarisina, same. But the context of the sentence will tell us, is it majroor or is it mansub? See, Raitu needs mafulun bihi, so it has to be mansub. And ila needs ism majroor, so it has to be mudarisin. Note that the sound masculine plural has the same ending for mansub and majroor. Yeah, we checked it. Here are some more examples. ذهب المهندسون إلى مكاتبهم. The engineers went to their offices. ذهب فعل, المهندسون فاعل. Is it marfu? Yes. Wow, una. And then رأيت, I saw. What did you see? فلاحين, farmers. Where did you see farmers? In the fields. I saw the farmers in the fields. Fine. So when you say I saw, we need mafulun bihi. Fallahina, that is mansub. Hina. Then هذه بيوت المدرسين. These are the houses of the teachers. هذه بيوت المدرسين. These are the houses of the teacher. Mudaf, mudaf ilayhi, majrur. Now, one more thing to understand. This is interesting. We haven't done much about the numbers. I will touch base something today, inshallah. The numbers from 20 to 90. 20 to 90. Ishruna and Tis'una. They are on the pattern of Jama Muzakkar Salim. We have to remember, only from 20 to 90. That's all. So they are on the pattern of Jama Muzakkar Salim. It means Marfu bil Waw, Mansub bil Ya, Majrur bil Ya. I will be going in detail and you will, inshallah, understand it. But you got to write it. Write it. Every exercise that we do here, please write it slowly and understand. Understanding is a crucial. And I've always repeated, the Arabic grammar is very beautiful. It is fun to learn Arabic. It is a joy to learn Arabic. Now these numbers 20 to 90, when you say 20 to 90, you don't say 21, 22, no. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 19. Only these numbers. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. They are on the pattern of Jama Muzakkar Salim. And they are called Al-Uqud. Remember Al-Uqud. Just remember, if you forget it, don't worry, we will be repeating it. They have the form of sound, masculine plural. So their i'rab is that of a sound, masculine plural. That's all we have to remember. We have example here. Fil fasli. Now here is my brother and sister, fil fasli. It is a Jumla Ismiya. Now we got to think. Dr. Abdurrahim doesn't say it's Jumla Ismiya, but the onus is on the teacher to explain to you. Jumla Ismiya. This tells me it is Jumla Ismiya. Fil fasli, in the class, there are Ishruna Taliban. Ishruna is Mubtada. This is Jar Majrur Shibu Jumla Khabar. This is your Mubtada. Ishruna. Mubtada has to be Marfu. Is it Marfu? Yes, it is Marfu bil Waw. Marfu bil Waw, you know. And what is Taliban? That is your tamiz. Remember tamiz, huh? Because you can say fil fasli ishruna. In the class there are 20 what? 20 books, 20 chairs, huh? 20 tables. What? Taliban. This clarifies everything. Taliban. Now, karatu, no, this is definitely jumla failure. I read. What did you read? Ishrina, huh? Mafulun bihi. Kitaban, same tamiz. Now here, I bought. Ishtaraytuhu, I bought it. I bought it. Bi-ishrina riyalan, I bought it for 20 riyals. B harf jar, ishreen became majroor, and riyalan is tamiz. So this is also majroor, bi-ishrina. Ishrina wa bi-ishrina. We have learned the number 21 to 30 with masculine ma'dud. Now we will learn the same number with feminine ma'dud. Note the following. Now we haven't done it thoroughly. I've been very straightforward to you. But inshallah, from now onwards, we will do it bit by bit. This is lesson 21. This is lesson 21. I beg your pardon. This is lesson 23. What is lesson 24? What is lesson 24? This lesson is very important. It will remain important for a long time, only this lesson, as far as the numbers are concerned. This has all the information about numbers. So whenever you are confused about numbers, you can always go back to lesson 24, and it will help you to understand. Don't try to read the whole thing and try to understand, but whatever you need to understand, take bit by bit. Lesson 24. This is like a reference lesson, like a dictionary. You don't memorize the dictionary, you go to dictionary when you need it. So this is a reference lesson. Whenever you are confused about numbers, you can always go here, and it will help you to understand many, many things, So this is a lesson. We will go a little bit today, as much as it is possible. Otherwise, you will go on your own, and then you will see you are getting to understand the numbers gradually. As I said earlier, I did not pay any attention or any desire. I did not have any desire to teach you numbers in the beginning because I didn't want to burden your mind, because it's not going to remain in our mind. We need to practice numbers. So unless you have a surrounding people speaking Arabic and counting in Arabic, we will never learn, my brother. I have had so many examples when I stand in the bookstore to sell books and people come. Mind you, they speak English fluently, but besides English, they speak Urdu fluently. Even some people speak Gujarati fluently. Some people speak Sindhi fluently. Some people speak Kutchi fluently. So, because I can talk to them in these languages, so when they buy something and I start counting in Urdu or in Sindhi or in Kutchi, they will stop me. Brother, don't count these numbers in Urdu or Kutchi or Sindhi. Don't. Why? You are speaking Sindhi, Urdu fluently. Why can't you understand number? No numbers. I don't understand. I always used to laugh because I think it is so surprising because they have never practiced their numbers in their own languages. And we are so surrounded by English around us everywhere. So everybody knows English number, okay? But same will be the case in Arabic numbers. Unless we are surrounded by the Arabic environment in where things are bought and sold in the market, or you go to shop and the shopkeeper will say the price in Arabic, you pick it up. You pick it up very quickly. But otherwise, if you're not in that surrounding, no, it's very difficult. So I have been ignoring it, for a good reason, because I don't want to burden you. I don't wish to burden you. Now, lesson 24, I'll go slowly into it. And also, lesson 23 has got numbers. So we will do those numbers also, inshallah. So here we come. The numbers from 20 to 90. Ukud, they are on the pattern of sound. They have the form or pattern of sound, masculine, plural. So their i'rab, their grammatical analysis is like that of a sound, masculine, plural. No, firstly, we did this. Now we come here. Now here are something that you will understand it. How do you say 21? Wahidun wa ishruna. Wahidun wa ishruna. But we got two forms, masculine, plural. Taliban is wahidun. Talibatan, it is ihda. What is the muannas of wahid? Ihda. Now this you have to slowly memorize. Again, if you write it, you will slowly remember it in your mind also. Here is another issue. Number 22. Number 22, we know number 2. Single is wahid, and what is the number 2? Isnani. And then if it is ihda, the muannas is isnatani. Now remember, these numbers can decline. The number 2 has a special declension. So we are here now, 23 to 29. 23 to 29. So we have, if it is a madud, the thing counted is masculine, the adad, the number is muannas, opposite. This is a peculiarity of the Arabic language. And the Arabic language always pays a lot of attention to feminine and masculine. Now we have Ma'dud is talibatan, so the number becomes salathu. Taliban, salasatun. Talibatan, salasun. But we got to remember it, and you will remember it. I did not find it easy, but then I just went on memorizing it slowly. So this is coming there. Now here is another thing that is being taught to us in lesson 23. La akaltu wa la sharibtu. Now akaltu is a madi. Normally we will say ma akaltu shayyan. I did not eat anything. Ma akaltu shayyan. I did not eat anything. But if you are talking about two things, then you have to use la and la again. La akaltu wa la sharibtu. So now that is, I neither ate nor drank. The expression of neither or nor is expressed by using 2 times la. La akaltu wa la sharibtu. This will come in the Quran. La qara'a wa la kataba. He neither read nor wrote. He neither read nor wrote. So to convey the idea of neither or nor, the negative particle la is used with madi instead of ma. We know that, huh? I told you now. Instead of madi, of na, ma, I read it again. To convey the idea of neither or nor, the negative particle la is used with the madi instead of ma. We have to remember that. So here, there's another thing, and that thing is the use of li. We know li is harf jar, but not here. When you want to say something about an author, then you have to also use li. We have to understand only when the context tells us that it is the author, then we use this. Al-Muwatta'u. Now this is the name of the book. Al-Muwatta'u. Did you get the idea? Al-Muwatta'u. Li-imami Malikin. Li-imami Malikin. It is by. So here, li means by. Means the author is Imam Malik. Li-imami Malik. Lisanu Arabi. This is a very famous dictionary. Lisanu Arabi. Libni Manzurin. The author is Ibn Manzur. In such example, li is used to refer the author of the book, and it is translated by the word by. So you have to remember this. That's it, my brothers and sisters. We are done here. And now that these are the numbers, if I have time, I will go through it here again. Now, lesson 24. Now we go to the main lesson. We did main lesson, but I will do it again. What is the theme of this lesson, brothers and sisters? The explanation of sound, masculine, plural. What do you call it? Jama Mudhakkar Salim. This, I will explain you why we use this. Lesson 23. Ad-Darsu Thalithu wa Ishruna. Aina al-Mudarrisuna. Aina al-Mudarrisuna. Now, I would like you to look at this properly and remember, this is marfu. Why it is marfu? Because it ends with waw and noon. So I've written here it's marfu. You have to identify it. You have to understand it. You have to figure it out. Just by looking at it. And the context will tell you, this is easy to figure out. But majroor and mansoob are same. The context will tell you whether it is majroor or mansoob. La dakhulu, la dakhalu, la dakhalul fuslu. La dakhalul fusla. They did not enter the classrooms. La dakhalu al-fusula. Wala hum fi gurfati Mudarrisin. See, now look at it. Mudarrisuna, mudarrisina. So this is majrur. How did I write majrur? Because I saw here fi gurfati mudarrisina. In the teacher's room. Fi harfchar, gurfati isam majrur, wa huwa mudaf, and this is mudaf ilayhi majrur. Bil ya. We have to define it, and I will define it, and you will be able to also say the same thing, inshallah. From now onwards, I want you to practice this definition. So, al-mudarrisina ismun majrurun bil ya. Ismun majrurun bil ya. Then you say, why? I know majrur by kasra. Then you will have to use li annahu. Memorize this. Li annahu jama mudhakkar salim. Fine. All the time you will say. Adnan says, Adhunnu, I think, anna, that they, annahum, that they are fil ijtima. They are in the meeting. Ijtima, in the meeting. Araita mudarrisina jududa. Adnan is asking, Araita mudarrisina jududa. So again here, Raita has come. It needs mafulun bi. Did you see mudarrisina al-jududa, the new teachers? Did you see the new teachers? See here, Raita is a jumla failure. So we need mafulun bihi. So mudarrisina is mafulun bihi. And this is the nat. So this is mansub by fatha, jududa. So how will you define? Mafulun bihi mansubun bil ya. Did you get the idea? Mafulun bihi mansubun bil ya. I will repeat this. I think if you hear this being repeated, inshallah, you will get it. I want you to say it fluently in a short time, gradually, not right now. And then this will help you to understand more things later on when they come. Because the concept of analysis, concept of analyzing grammatically, I want to start now, slowly. We have been doing it, but now this is the Jama Mudhakkar Salim. We'll be doing it more. And then lesson 25 and onwards. There are 31 lessons, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 37 lessons more. And we'll be doing a lot of analysis. And they are beautiful lessons. You will love it. Your knowledge will increase tenfold with these verbs, inshallah. So here we did it here. Now the Jafar is asking, Aja'a mudarrisun al-jududa, jududun, Aja'a mudarrisuna jududun. This is your nat for mudarrisuna, see, dun. It means this is marfu. Here it was da. It was mansub, jududa. Here is jududun. How will you define mudarrisuna? See, ja'a has come. The jumla failure. But we need file for ja'a. And file is always marfu. So this is the file of ja'a. Mudarrisuna marfu, filun marfuun bil waw. See what I'm saying? Filun marfuun bil waw. But just listen and see if you can absorb it. Why it is marfu bil waw? The same thing. لأنه لأنه جمع مذكر سالم. This will come. لأنه جمع مذكر سالم. Fine. نعم جاء خمسة. So this is marfu also. So this is your file. خمسة is file. Marfu bi damma. That's all. Mudarrisina. And jududin, this is majrur, this is majrur. Khamsatu, ja'a, khamsatu is file, marfu, wa huwa mudaf. This is mudaf, and this is mudaf ilayhi. Did you get the idea? So mudaf ilayhi is always majrur, and so this is majrur, al-mudarrisina majrur bilya. Why? Same thing. لأنه جمع مذكر سالم. This is a نعم. رأيت أحدهم في المكتبة قبل قليل. I saw one of them in the library little while ago. اسمه Al-Hussein ibn al-Hasni. Now this is a specular spelling rule of Ibn. I'm not going to go in detail. Maybe later on in book 3, we'll do it. يدخل أحد المدرسين الجدد. أحد is marfu. It is the file of the يدخل أحد مدرسين الجدد. One of the new teachers enters. One of the new teachers enters. So we have here Aidu, file, marfu, wa huwa mudaf, and this becomes mudaf ilayhi, mudarrisina. So this is majrur. Maybe I should write down here, majrur. Majrur. And this is the not for ahdu. Not for ahdu. Fine. Al-Mudarris. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. All the students are replying wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Ahlan wa sahlan wa marhaban ya ustad. Ashkurukum ya ikhwanu. Kam taliban fi faslikum haza. How many students in this? How many students in this class? Fihi, now this is fihi, jar majrur. Arbauna. See? Arbauna is 40. Fihi, arbauna taliban. Why arbauna is marfu? Because it is mubtada. This is shibu jumla khabar. Jar majrur khabar. Arbauna is mubtada. Mubtada is always marfu. So arbauna is marfu. What is the sign of its marfu? It's the vav. Why? Then you will say li'annahu jama mudhakkar salim. Yes, that's the way we'll say it. Taliban is the tamiz. Al-Mudarris. Lakinnani ara khamsatan ishrina taliban fakat. But I see, ara, I see, then I need mafulun bihi, khamsatan, 5 and 20. So because of ara, this wow has come here, so ishrina is mawtufun ala khamsatan, both are mansub, taliban is tamiz. So khamsatan is mansub bil fatah. We can see the fatah. And ishrina is mansub bil ya. Why? Because it is jama mudhakkar salim. Taliban is so he is asking, Ainal akharuna. Where are the others? Akharuna, also jama mudhakkar salim. Marfu bil waw. I've written here marfu. Same thing. لأنه جمع مذكر سالم. The answer is, Umar says, hum ghaibun. See how beautiful the dialogues are. This is all because of the enormous experience of teaching and writing books, and his Dr. Abdurrahim's farsightedness, cleverness, that he could compose something like this. There is no such thing in other books. Other books are very complicated. So, hum ghaibuna mubtada khabar. Mubtada hum and ghaibuna khabar marfu. Ghaibuna is marfoon bil waw. Why? لأنه جمع مذكر سالم. أي كتاب تقرؤون. So we can change this a little bit. تقرؤون أي كتاب. So this is your مفعول به مضاف مضاف إليه. تقرؤون we know فعل مضارع مرفوع بثبوت نون, and واو is the file. نقرأ هذا الكتاب. We are reading this book. نقرأ هذا is مفعول به, and كتابة is the بدل. نقرأ فعل مضارع مرفوع بضمة فاعل مستتر تقديره نحن. We. نحن is the file مستتر. هذا الكتاب اسمه, the name of it, that book is قصص النبيين, the stories of the prophets. Stories of the prophets. So see, قصص النبيين. Now this is also جمع مذكر سالم. نبيين, نبيون. Nabiyun is one. Nabiyuna plural. Nabiyina. Nabiyuna, Nabiyina. Please remember, this is mudaf ilayhi, majrur bil ya, li'annahu. When I say li'annahu, you got to say, all of you, Jama' Mudhakkar Salim. If we were in a live class, I would ask every one of you to, when I say li'annahu, then I want all the students to shout, Jama' Mudhakkar Salim. You can shout at home also if you want to. I'm just joking, my brothers and sisters. Huwa, it is. Now here comes li. Li means author. Huwa li fadilati shaykhi Abil Hasan Nadawi. The author of that book is Honorable Sheikh Abi Hasan Nadawi. Li, if I say liman, or here it is liman, I'm sorry, I beg your pardon, I was jumping. So he say the ismu kisasun nabiyina, and then the mudarris is asking liman huwa, because the students are already reading that book. Al mudarrisu liman huwa means who wrote it, or who is the author. Did you get the idea? Liman huwa. So when you talk about the book and li comes, it means the author. Who wrote it, or who is the author? Huwa, the author is the Honorable Sheikh Abi Hasan Nadawi. Kam safatan karatum. How many pages did you read in it? Fihi. Jafar says, Karana, we read. Okay, now the number comes. 53. So Karana needs mafulun bihi. So salasan. Now you see, we have to look at this. Safatan is muannas. So this has to be muzakkar. If this was a muzakkar, this would have been muannas. This thing you have to understand. Feel it. Think about it. It's fun to, do all these things. To be very honest with you, when you do numbers or when you study numbers, it is like coming to a gym, Arabic gym, where you practice your practice, what I wanted to say. It's your brain's gym, brain's gym, Your mind is in a gym class now. Okay, inshallah. Did I write down there somewhere? No. Okay, fine. Now we say salasan mafulun bihi wa khamsina mawtufun ala salasan and safatan is tamiz. Adnan says al-kitabu fihi, the book, in it there are tis'una safatan. There are 90 pages. So this is marfu. Al-kitabu, the book, there are al-kitabu fihi tis'una safatan, 90 pages. Marfu bil waw. Qara'na minha salasan wa khamsina safatan, and we have read 53 out of it. But fabakiya, and it remains, remaining pages are how many? 37. Sab'un wa thalasun, sab'un fa'ila. This is the fa'ila of bakiya. Wa thalasun mawtufun ala sab'un marfu'un. Okay, why marfu here? What is the sign of marfu? Wow, marfu bil wow. Li'annahu. Now I want you to say Jama Muzakkar Salim. Whenever I say li'annahu, you fill in the gap. Riyalan, tamiz, Now Hashim says, Ma ajmala hakibataka ya ustad. How beautiful your handbag is. Hakibataka. Your handbag is how beautiful. Ma ajmala. I don't know we did it this or not. Maybe we did this, Ma ajmala, this is a special verb. Fi'lu ta'jub. Fi'lu ta'jub, the verb of wonder. Ma ajmala hakibataka ya ustad. How beautiful is your handbag. Become ishtaraita. For how much did you buy it? Ishtaraytuha. See, again, numbers are coming. This is the way Dr. Adhuri wants to use more and more to give us extra practice. Ishtaraytuha. I bought it. Be samanina. 80. Samanina. Riyalan. Majroor. Because B has come, so it is majroor. Majroor bil ya li'annahu. You can just say the rest of it. Jama Mudhakkar Salim. Hashim says, Ana ishtaraytu mislaha. I bought one like it. Bi sabaina riyalan. Sabaina. 70 riyals. Again, B came, so 17 is your majroor bil ya li'annahu. Jama Mudhakkar Salim. Ana ishtaraytu akibatan asgar minha. I bought a handbag asgar, smaller than it. Bisittina riyalan. Bisittina is 60 riyalan. Again, sittina is mansoob. Nahi. B has come, so it is majroor bil ya li'annahu jama muzakkar salim. And this is 10. That is why. Now we come to the exercises. We'll come to the exercise. Brother, I will urge you to write everything at home. And I know there are so many brothers and sisters, they took efforts, they took pain to write it. I would like you to do it. And if you are confused, just copy it from the Hello Tamarin. That will save your time. But when you write it, If you copy from there, write it, and then think properly. Kam mudarisan jadidan ja'a. How many new teachers came? How many? Ja'a. Khamsatu. Khamsatu mudarisina. 5. So where is the file? Khamsatu. Wahuwa mudaf. Mudarisina mudaf ilayhi. Jududin. Not. She mudarisina. Majrur. Because it is mudaf ilayhi. Majrur bil ya. لأنه جمع مذكر سالم. كم طالبا وجد المدرس في الفصل. How many students did the mudaris find in the class? وجد فيه, he found. No, وجد is a jumla failure, so we will have a mansub. فيه خمسة. Mansub مفعول به. Then wow. 20. 20. This is mawtufun ala khamsatun. This is mansub, because it is mawtufun ala khamsatan, which is maf'ulun bihi. 20 taliban. So 20 is a mansub bil ya li'annahu jama' mudhakkar salim. Liman al-kitabul qisas an-nabiyyin. Who's the author of this book? Huwa li, just copy it. Huwa, it is. The author is. Who's the author? Who's the author? Huwa li fadilati shaykhi Abi Hasan Nadwi rahimahu Allahu ta'ala. Elect. May Allah bless him. Kam safatan. Kam safatan fihi. How many pages are in the book? Fihi, 90 pages. Fihi, jar majrur shibu jumla khabar. Fihi tis'una. There are 90 pages. This is your mubtada. Mubtada is marfu. What is the sign of this marfu? Al-waw. Why? Li'annahu shama mudhakkar salih. What is the safa? Tan. This is the tamiz. Tamiz. Alhamdulillah. Kam safatan qara'atullabu. How many pages did the students read? Qara'u. They read salasan, 3, wa khamsina safatan. 50 and 3, 53. So this is your maf'ulun bihi. Salasan wa khamsina, also mawtufun ala maf'ulun bihi. This is mansub. Mansub. So it is mansub, so mansub bil ya. You see, now we have to differentiate between mansub and majrur because they are same. We have to just define it according to the context of the sentence. So khamsina is mansub, safatan. Maf'ulun bihi afkarahu. Become ishtara al-mudarisu hakibata. For how much did the mudaris buy his handbag? Ishtara al-mudarisu. Become ishtara al-mudarisu hakibata. Ishtaraha. See here, ishtara and ha came. So this change into alif. Spelling rule. We have to learn it, but I will explain you. Don't worry, we'll have hundreds of opportunities, inshallah. Ishtaraha bisamanina. See, B came. Now that number is majroor. So because of samanina, 80. Samanuna, 80. It is majroor because of B. What is the sign of its majroor? It is a ya. Why? لأنه جمع مذكر سالم. What is riyalan? Tamiz. Now read the examples of sound, muscular, plural. I have written here something. I want you to write this. But if you cannot, don't worry. Just write it a little bit. I will show you. Inshallah, you will try it. It's not written in the book. I wrote it myself to give you extra practice. 20 pages. 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 20 المدرسون في الفصول. المدرسون في الفصول. The teachers are in the classrooms, you know. So what is مدرسون? مرفوع بالواو. Huh? Now I'm writing here also, my brothers and sisters. I'm writing here also. All are marfu bil waw. These 6 sentences, everything is marfu bil waw. Marfu bil waw. Now, see, that is the wisdom of Dr. Abdurrahim. He wants to simply explain us one thing at a time and not mixing up together. He will do 2-3 exercises like this, and then he will, in the end, he will have everything together. So, Aina al-Muhandisuna, where are the engineers? What will you say? Huh? This is your Jama Muzakkar Salim. I wrote down Marfu bil Waw. This is from my side. Huh? I want you to know. Okay, and then Haulai Tullabun, these are the students. These students are mujtahiduna, they are hard working. See, all are marfu bil waw. Mujtahiduna, marfu bil waw. Right? Aina Ahmadu wa Abbasun wa Yasirun. The teacher is asking about 3 people. Aina Ahmadu wa Abbasun wa Yasirun. Hum Gaibuna, they are absent. Gaibuna marfu bil waw. This is khabar. Hum mubtada, this is the khabar. Munzu is a harf since 2 weeks. Munzu is fine. This is 2 weeks. Aswaini, 2 weeks. Now we come here. Ya budu Muslimuna Allah. The Muslims worship Allah. Yabudu, Fi'lun Mudariun, Marfun Bidamma. Where is the file? Muslimuna. If it is a file, it has to be marfu. Is it marfu? Yes, it is marfu. What is the sign of its marfu? It is waw. Why? لأنه جمع مذكر سالم. Fi'l, fa'il, maf'ulun bihi. The Muslims worship Allah only. Marfu bil waw. Haulai tullabu hunudun. These students are from India. Wa ulaika Pakistaniyun. 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 Marfu. Pakistan. But you cannot write P in Arabic, so it is Pakistan. Marfu bil waw. Mubtada, khabar. Marfu bil waw. Now we come here. So this is easy. You should be able to do it. Do it. Do it at home. This has got all the things in a various way to make you strong. Make an effort to write till next class, little bit every day. We are still locked down. It is still not safe to go outside. So here it is, my brothers and sisters. Mudarrisun, what will be the Jama Muzakkar Salim? Only Jama Muzakkar Salim. See, it says here, Jama'u Muzakkari Salim. Jama'a Muzakkar Salim. Mudarrisun, Mudarrisuna. I'm reading it a little fast. Muhandisun, Muhandisuna. Muslimun, Muslimuna. Kafirun, Kafiruna. Ghaibun, Ghaibuna. Mujtahidun, Mujtahiduna. Mu'minun, Mu'minuna. Salihun, Salihun. Again, I did a boo-boo here. Salihuna. Salihuna. Do it, my brothers, at home and say it loudly to yourself. Now, learn the ukud. This is what I was telling you. Please memorize number 20 to 90. Memorize it. Memorize it, brother. Ishruna, thalathuna, arbauna, khamsuna, sittuna, sab'una, samanuna, tis'una. Now, it will be easy for you to memorize because they are all on the pattern of Jama Muzakkar Salim. Ishruna, Salasuna, Arbauna, Khamsuna, Sittuna, Sab'una, Samanuna, Tis'una. So then, here you have to understand one thing. Taliban is a Muzakkar. Talibatan is a Muannas. But when it comes to the ukud, they don't change. When you said 20 Ishruna Talibatan means female students. When you say Ishruna Taliban, male students. So it is same for numbers, How many from where to where? 20 to 90. Hadihi, these are ukud. These are called ukud. Ukudun. Remember that. So I put it in a circle for you to understand, inshallah. You have a book, you can form a circle also with a pencil if you want to. Now, again, learn the era of sound masculine plural. Brother, I've been telling you since last 1 hour about this, so you should be able to do it. Dakhala al-mudarisu, marfu, fa'il, marfu. Dakhala mudarisuna, fa'il, wow. See here written, damma, dakhala al-mudarisu, marfu bid-damma, here marfu bil-wow. Dakhala ishruna taliban. Dakhala ishruna taliban. So ishruna again has come as a file, so it is marfu bil waw. Dakhala ishruna taliban. 20 students entered. Saltu al mudarrisa. Mafulun bihi. I asked the teacher. Saltu mudarrisina. I asked teachers. Teachers. Plural. This needs mafulun bihi, so this is your mafulun bihi. Mafulun bihi mansubun bil ya li'annahu jama mudzakkar salim. Sa'altu, I asked, ishrina taliban. So this is your mafulun bihi mansub bil ya li'annahu jama mudzakkar salim. Majrur. Qultu lil mudarrisi. I said to the teachers. Qultu lil mudarrisina. See, here is a kasra. Majrur bil kasra. Majrur bil ya. Qultu lil mudarrisina. Majrur bil ya li'annahu jama mudhakkar salim. Qultu li ishrina taliban. I said to the 20 students. Again, li ishrina. Majrur bil ya. This is your tamiz. لأنه جمع مذكر سالم. Now here is another beautiful sentences. This is easy, but write it nicely and read it loudly. When you write, you should read loudly, inshallah. So here is an example. Mithal. Saltu mudarisina. Saltu mudarisina. See, the noun is given here. Now you have to change it. You have to change it. And I think in this also, yes, I have written here. What did I write down? All of them are mafulun bihi, but one is a not. There is a one is a not. Yeah, one is a not. Mansub. Huh? So first one is mujtahiduna. Mujtahiduna. How will you change into to fit here? I wrote here mujtahidina. Yuhibbul mudarisu. The teacher loves. Yuhibbul mudarisu. Tullaba. Students. What kind of students? Mujtahidina. So this is tullaba, manut, and this is the naat for tullaba, mujtahidina. Mujtahidina. Okay? Mansub bil ya. All of them are mansub bil ya. Mansub bil ya. Raitu salasuna will change into salasina. Mafulun bihi. Mansub. I saw 30 students. So mafulun bihi. Mansub bil ya. All of them are mansub bil ya. Mansub bil ya. Yuhibbu Allahu. Allah allows. Whom does Allah allow? Whom? Al-Muslimina. Mafulun bihi. Yuhibbu fi'al. Fa'il. Mafulun bihi. Yuhibbu Allahu Muslimina. Allah allows Muslims. Muslimuna became Muslimina. Qara'tu, I read. What did you read? Khamsina. See, Khamsuna will become Khamsina Safatan. I read 50 pages. Saltu, I asked. Whom did you ask? Here is Muhandisuna. So you will say Saltu Muhandisina. Mafulun bihi. So except for, no, they are all mafulun bihi. There was just one in which it is a not, but it is mansub. It is mansub, inshallah. Now we come here. All the plurals are mudaf ilayhi. Therefore, they are majrur bil ya. They are all mudaf ilayhi. They are all majrur bil ya. Again, I want to emphasize. I want you to think. You know, I've been teaching Madina books for so long, more than 20 years now. And every time I come across this, I say, Ya Allah, how beautiful Dr. Abdurim has written these things. One step at a time. Mansub, Majroor, Marfu, all are in a different exercises so we can practice it, write it, understand it. You can never go wrong. This will remain with us forever. Inshallah. As long, when I say ever, I mean as long as we are here and we are connected with Arabic, inshallah. So we have Abnaul Mudarisi. Abnaul Mudarisi. So what is Abnaul Mudarisi? I wrote down here. Mudaf and Mudaf ilayhi. So I wrote down Mudaf ilayhi. So you have to remember Mudaf ilayhi. Abnaul, this Mudaf ilayhi. I have written here all the plurals are Mudaf ilayhi. Therefore they are Majrur bil ya. Remember that, inshallah. Buyutul Muhandisina. See, Muhandisun became Muhandisina. Mudaf ilayhi. Mudaf ilayhi. Easy. Sayaratul Mudarrisina. The cars, the houses, houses of the engineers. This is also plural. Abnaul Mudarrisina. Buyutul Mudarrisina. The houses of the engineers. The cars of the teachers. Sayaratul Mudarrisina. See, Mudarrisuna, Mudarrisina. Amirul Mu'minina. Amirul Mu'minina. Mu'minuna became Mu'minina. The Amir of the Mu'mins. Imamul Muslimina. Imam of the Muslims. Imamul Muslimina. Muslimuna, Muslimina. Dakakinu, the shops. Dakakinu, what do you have to do? Bakkaluna. Bakkaluna is the greengrocer. The greengrocer, the one who sells groceries. Dakakinul, the shops of the greengrocers. Bakkalina, see? Dinul kafirina, the religion of disbelievers, or the faith of disbelievers, kafirin. Did you get the idea? Do it, write it, inshallah. Do it slowly, slowly, and then read it loudly. Write it and read it loudly. Now, what is here? Now here, I think will come mixed plate. Huh? No, again, I have written here, define. All plurals are majroor bil ya, because they are coming after harf jar. Another thing, all plurals are majroor bil ya, because they are coming after harf jar. Okay, brothers? So, Abhasu, I am searching. Searching for whom? See here, Kultu al-Mudarrisa. Kultu al-Mudarrisi. Kultu al-Mudarrisi. Now make it into Jama. Kultu lil-Mudarrisina. Kultu lil-Mudarrisa. Mudarrisi. Kultu lil-Mudarrisi. And then here it is Kultu lil-Mudarrisina. Lil-Mudarrisi, Mudarrisina. Abhasu, I'm looking for. What are you looking for about the Mudarrisina? See again, same here. Beautiful. Mudarrisuna, Mudarrisina. Khamsuna, Khamsina. Muhandisuna, Muhandisina. Mudarrisuna, Mudarrisina. Mujtahiduna, Mujtahidina. So we read here, Abhasu anil Mudarrisina, Jar Majrur, Harf Jar, Ism Majrur, Walamatu Jarrihi, Al-Ya'u li'annahu Jama' Mudhakkar Salim. Ishtaraitu Hazal Kitaba, I bought this book for how much? Khamsina riyalan. Khamsuna became Khamsina riyalan. See? Became Khamsina riyalan. This is Tamiz. So Khamsina is Majrur bil ya li'annahu Jama' Mudhakkar Salim. Kultu lil muhandisina, I said to the engineers. I said to the engineers. Li hafjal al muhandisina. Majrur bil ya li'annahu Jama' Mudhakkar Salim. Sami'tu hadha al khabar. I heard this news from the teachers. So Mudarrisuna became Mudarrisina. It is Majrur because of min. Mudarrisina. Majrur bil ya, li'annahu Jama' Mudhakkar Salim. Hadhihi, this is, these prices, hadhihi al-jaizatu, these prices are for the students, li tullabil mujtahidina. So this is your not for tullabi. Majrur. Mujtahiduna, mujtahidina. So now you see, whether it is mansub or majrur, the context of the sentence will define it. Here, it is not. Here it is not. But they are all majrur. Right? Now, here is something else again. Now, read the following sentence and then write them, replacing the figures with words. In the, okay, I put a green color. Why did I put a green color? Because this is Jumla Ismiya. In the, I have 50 riyals. What will you say? In the Khamsuna, Mubtada. This is your khabar, mubtada, and this is your tamiz. Indi khamsuna riyalan, marfu bil waw. Raitu, I saw, now I will need mafulun bihi. Raitu khamsina taliban. Mafulun bihi, khamsina, mansub bil ya. Ishtaraitu hadha al-mu'jama. I bought this dictionary. So these two are jumla failure. This is jumla ismiya, jumla failure. Ishtaraitu hadha al-mu'jama. I bought this dictionary. B $50. So because of B, it became majrur. So now see the difference. Raitu, this is mansub, because we need mafulun bihi. No, this khamsina you will have to define as mafulun bihi, mansubun bil ya. And here you will define it bi khamsina. B is already there, written here, bi khamsina. This is majrur because of the B. Did you get the idea? Inshallah. So khamsina, they are same, but here it is mansub because it is the mafulun bihi of raitu taliban fil kaati, in the hall. Fil kaati means in the hall. I saw 50 students in the hall, big hall. So ishtaraitu, fine. Now karatu again, karatu means I need a mafulun bihi. Sittina, see, sittina safatan. I read 60 pages. So the difference between Jama Mudhakkar Salim, Majroor and Mansub, there's no difference. They are same. But the text of the sentence will define it, inshallah. This is another Jumla Ismiya fi hadhihi al-majallati. In this magazine, there are 40 pages. Arba'una safatan. Again, as I said, I put different colors. Jumla ismiya, jumla failure, jumla failure, jumla failure, jumla ismiya. And again, jumla ismiya. And number 7 is jumla failure. No, fish shahri. No, there are how many? There are 5 things are there. 5 things are there. Fish shahri, in the month, there are 29 days or 39 or 30 days. So there are 29 days in the month, or there are 30 days in the month. So this is jar majrur shibu jumla khabar, and then 29 will become mubtada, or 30 will become mubtada. So what will you say? Fi shahri tis'atun 9 wa ishruna yawman. Tis'atun wa ishruna yawman. Tis'atun wa ishruna yawman. If you find difficult, brothers and sisters, if you find difficult, just go to the Hello Tamarin, copy it, but then you write it properly, see the vowel signs, say it loudly, think a little bit over it. Inshallah, you will understand, and similar things will be written by you in the same way. Aw, or fi shahri, aw salasun. This is number 2. I've written here number 1. I wrote here number 1. I wrote here number 1. This is number 2. And again, these are all Jumla Ismiya. Fil Yawmi, in one day, how many hours are there? 24 hours. So again, this is Marfu. So it will be, this is Sa'atan, when they comes, this is Muzakkar. Muzakkar, no, this is Muannas. So means the number 4 will be in the form of muzakkar. Muzakkar, because this is monas, this will be muzakkar. And then 20, no change. So you'll see, fil yawmi, arbaun, see, arbaun, not arbatun, but arbaun wa ishruna sa'atan. There are 24 hours in one day. Arbauna wa ishruna sa'atan. Fine. Number 4. Wafi sa'ati, and in an hour, there are 60 minutes. See, dakikatan. Dakikatan. So we will again say fi sa'ati. You will say this is mubtada, so it has to be marfu. Sittuna. Did you see? It has to be marfu. Why it is to be marfu? Because this is the mubtada. This is your khabar. This is mubtada. Dakikatan. This is your tamiz, And fi dakikati, again new sentence. And in 1 second, how many? No, in 1 minute, I beg your pardon. 1 minute, how many seconds? Sittuna saniyatan. No change here because it is marfu. Marfu, marfu, marfu. This is also marfu. No change. In 1 minute, there are 60 seconds. Sittuna saniyatan. Dakikatan is a minute. Saniyatan is a seconds. And then the last one, hati, this is a fail amar. Give me, please. What do you want? What do you want? So this has to be, if this is a fail, this has to be mafulun bihi, has to be mansub. So what is it? Mafulun bihi, mansubun bil ya. So what will li'anahu jama muzakkar salim? What will this happen now? Hati ishrina burtukalatan. Hati ishrina burtukalatan. Oranges, burtukalatan. Burtukalatan, oranges. Ishrina. Why ishrina? Because it became mafulun bihi. Alhamdulillah. Okay, here there are still 3 more sentences. Najaha, we need file. This is the file. So what will you say? Najaha, tis'una taliban. 90 students pass. Why you said this is marfu? Because it is file. Warasaba and fail, same thing. Warasaba ishruna taliban. 90 students passed and 20 failed. So najaha tis'una taliban warasaba ishruna taliban. Najaha tis'una taliban. If I make a mistake, please forgive me. Najaha tis'una taliban warasaba, to fail, ishruna taliban. Tis'una wa ishruna. Fi hazihil qaryati, in this village, there are 70 families. There are 70 families live in this village. So this is also Jumla Ismiya. So this has to be mubtada, has to be marfu. So what will you say? Fi hazil qaryati sab'una. You just think the way I'm telling you. And I asked this question to myself. If I have to write it, I will say it like Fi hazil qaryati sab'una. Mubtada, usratan is tamiz. Sinni, my age. My age. Sinni is my age. Let me write down. What is my age? 30 sanatan. So this is your khabar. This is your mubtada. This is your khabar. So what will you say? Sinni thalasuna sanatan. My age is 30 years. Did you get the idea? Now, so now here, Dr. Abdurrahim wants us to 21 to 30 with feminine madud. Feminine madud. You will write it. It is only say, he only says learn, but I request you to write it, please. Write it. This is a beautiful thing to write. Okay. And now, see here, the madud are all feminine students, feminine. Okay. So because of that, this will become feminine. No, this not. No, this is not feminine. This will become muzakkar, except for these two. They match with this ihda matches with this. This also, they match. 21, 22. Everything starts with 23, from 3 to 10. Remember, 1 and 2. We are going to learn because there's so much to learn. And I did not do my job of explaining you because I didn't want to burden you. That was the only reason. Because now I have told you lesson 24 is your reference. Even if you are in book 3 or higher than book 3, if you are confused about the numbers, the rules that govern the numbers, you can always refer to Madina book number 2, lesson 24 as a reference guide. Remember that, brother. So now we still have things to do, inshallah. Now, let me have a sip of water. One second. Okay, I will attempt something. Ihda wa ishruna. Did you get my point? Ihda wa ishruna. Isnatani wa ishruna. Salasun wa ishruna. Arbaun wa ishruna. I will read more. Say one more time. Ihda wa ishruna. Isnatani wa ishruna. Salasun wa ishruna. Arbaun wa ishruna. Khamsun wa ishruna. Sittuna wa ishruna. Sabaun wa ishruna. Samanin wa ishruna. Tisatu wa ishruna. Salasuna. مرفوع بالواو. ثلاثين منصوب بالياء. ثلاثين مجرور بالياء. ثلاثون. Oh yes, that means 30. I had composed this song, but I never got an opportunity. Now here again, I want you to look at it. If you change talibatun into Taliban, See now if you can remember. So then you will say Wahid wa Ishruna, Ithnani wa Ishruna, then Salasatun. They will become muannas now. Salasatun wa Arbaatun wa Khamsatun. If you have to change it to Taliban, but this is Talibatan. Keep that way, inshallah. Now, this is another exercise. Read the following sentences and write them, replacing the figures with words. Now, can you imagine how many exercises you have? Lot of things to write. This will make you strong. And then we will also do other things, but not today. I don't think we will get time, but let's see how, because I want to go to the lesson 24 for you. في هذا الفصل. What did I write here? I have to write the answers. We have to change this. We have to change this. All these things. Now, how will you change it? You will only change it if you know whether it is marfu or mansub or majroor. How will you know that? I have given a sign here. If you say fi hazal fasli, means that is a jumla ismiya. Indi is jumla ismiya. Jumla ismiya. This is jumla failure. Jumla failure. Jumla ismiya. Jumla failure. Jumla ismiya. So you have different colors. There are 7 sentences. 3 of them are jumla ismiya. And no, 4 of them, I beg your pardon. 4 of them, 1, 2, 3, 4, they are jumla ismiya, and these are jumla failure. And I hope you will remember this, or you can also have my old video, you can check it there, or you can even look at the Halwa Tamarin and figure out yourself. But if you read the lesson 23 properly, it will define mansub majroor for you. I have done it, and you can do it again, inshallah, yourself. So now we come here. في هذا الفصل 31 طالبا. 30 is 30. 31. 31 طالبة. Why not wahid? Because it is ihda, talibatan. Number 2, fil yawmi, in a day, arbauna wa ishruna sa'atan. 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 Here it was, no, here this matches here. And this will go opposite. Only 1 and 2 match. Then 3 to 10, they go opposite. So you have 24. So you have fil yawmi, 24 hours. So that is your mubtada. So it's marfu. So you will say fil yawmi arba'un wa ishruna sa'atan. This is monas. This became, no, this is muzakkar. In the, again, in the Salasun wa salasatun. No, I beg your pardon. In the Salasun wa salasuna, 33 rupees. No, rupees is monas. So that is why it is Salasun. Very clever sentence this year. Very, very interesting sentence. See, both the things are coming. Monas, muzakkar. Monas, muzakkar. Hindi, this is muannas, this is muzakkar. This is muzakkar, this is muannas. Write it down. The numbers. Now at this stage, I think it should become interesting. This is our mental gym. This is our mental gym. It will make you strong. Your brain will become strong. This is our mental gym. You want to give little exercise to your mind? Read the Madina book, mental gym. Indi salasun rubiyatan. Salasun wa salasuna. And then riyalan wa khamsatun wa arbauna. No change in here, no change in here, but only in the beginning. Inshallah, you remember. Jumla failure. Raituhu qabla. Raituhu, now qabla is a zarf, becomes mudaf ilayh. Qabla isnataini wa ishrina sanatan. I saw him about 22 years ago. Isnataini. Why isnataini? Because this is mudaf ilayhi majroor. Ishrina also same, mudaf ilayhi majroor. Hafiztu, I memorized. What did you memorize? Suratan is muannas. So then here it will become muzakkar. Hafiztu sittan, not sittatun, sittan. Wa sittina, 66 surahs. This is muannas, so this became muzakkar. Sittan, it is maf'ulun bihi. Wa sittina mansub bil ya. You will remember that now. Now, fi Surat al-Rahmani, in Surah Rahman, there are 78 fi Surat al-Rahmani, 78 ayats. So what will you write down here? Fi Surat al-Rahmani, this is your Shibu Jumla. This is your Shibu Jumla Khabar. Fi Arfjar, Surati Isam Majrur, wa huwa mudaf, Rahmani mudaf ilayhi. Thamanin, now you have to, this is number 8. Number 8 does not follow a regular pattern. Doesn't follow. It has its own pattern because it's related to a special noun. But don't worry. You will just have to, when you are practicing, also writing it, just remember when 8 comes, when 8 comes, be careful about, you just have to write in and memorize it. Memorize it, you know. Memorize it. Thamanin. See now, elsewhere, it will be this an, but here it is marfu, thamanin. Marfu. Why it is marfu with 2 kasras? There's a special noun. I don't want to go in detail, but it will come. So if you have to leave one thing, don't worry about it. Fi Suratil Rahmani, thamanin, marfu, wa sab'una, 70 ayatan. Did you got the idea? Inshallah. Qara'tu, I read. What did you read? I read. This is 99. I read this wa tis'ina safatan. I read 99 pages. 99 pages. So see what you can do, my brother. Writing is something that will give you a lot of practice. Copy from there. Copy from there. Your hello Tamarin. Write it neatly. Put proper vowel signs and then read it and think over it, inshallah. I pray you get it, my brother. All of you. I pray for all of you. Even every day I pray for all of you, my brothers. For all the students of Arabic, throughout the world and all the students of Arabic in Zoom classes. I pray every day. Fine. Now that is the end of the story. Finish, my brother. But there's one thing that is left. Learn the example of neither or nor. Neither or nor. La akaltu wa la sharibtu. I did not eat anything. No, I neither ate anything or nor drink anything. I did not eat anything. I neither ate anything and I did not drink anything. There's a complaint from the teacher. ذَلِكَ الْطُلَابُ. This student, لَا حَفِظَ الدَّرْسَ. He neither memorized the dars nor he wrote the homework. See, twice. Twice will come. If you have to negate two with two laws, he didn't do this, he didn't do that. In that case, you have to use la. Otherwise, ma is enough. La darabani wa la darabtu. I neither hit him nor he hit me. Did you get the idea? La darabani wa la darabtu. Darabtuhu. And I didn't hit him. La darabani wa la darabtu. Now you have to write it and practice, inshallah. What else is here now? You see, here it is. There's the one example is number 4 here. Number 3 is here. And number 4 is here. La ra'ani wa la ra'ituhu. إذا دخلت لا على فعل الماضي وجب. If you use la in fi'l madi, then it is necessary to have repetition. تكرارها وجب واجب تكرارها repetition. إذا دخلت لا على فصل الماضي على فعل الماضي. إذا دخلت لا على فعل الماضي وجب تكرارها. It is necessary to repeat it. So la ra'ani. So actually it is la ra'a is I did not see him. So what is this noon here? This noon is, this is a noon. What is this noon here? Noonu vikaya, noon of protection. If you put ya straight away, we will ruin the verb. So ra'ani. So here, my brothers and sisters, ra'a, madi, noonu vikaya. This is maf'ulun bihi. Did you get the idea? So write it together, it will be written like ra'ani. See, I have written here for you, ra'ani. See this ya change into alif, ra'a like this change into this, ra'ani. I did not see, he did not see me. I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon. See here, I have to think, Ra'a means he. Fa'il mustatir taqdiruhu huwa. He did not see me. I got myself was wondering what is happening. La ra'ani. He did not see me. So this is Nunu Vikaya. Remember, Nunu Vikaya. Nunu Vikayati. Nunul Vikayati. Noon of protection. Noon of protection. So La, see now I go here. La, La, two las. La Rani, he did not see me. I just goofed in the beginning. He did not see me. La Rani. La Rani. Wala Raituhu. And I did not see him. Neither did I see him, nor did he see me. Neither did I see him, nor did he see me. That's good enough, inshallah. Fine, brother. I have some time. No, I wrote it here. I don't know. This was to explain you Jama Muzakkar Salim. So this, brothers and sisters, I will, how will I explain you? This is the reference lesson, very important lesson, but it is good for reference. Good for reference. If you want to read it, please read it. Not too much, only read a couple of pages, and that is it. Up to here. Up to 30, you can read it, and then it is 40, 50, 60. That's all. That's all. That's all. You don't have to go more than that. You don't have to go more than that. You don't have to go to 100. And even in this, you can break it down. So now we have here Wahidun wa Ishruna, Isnani wa Ishruna, Salasatun wa Ishruna, Arbatun wa Ishruna, Khamsatun wa Ishruna, Sittatun wa Ishruna, Sabatun wa Ishruna, Samaniyatun wa Ishruna, Tisatun wa Ishruna, Salasuna, Salasuna, Marfu bil Waw, Salasina, Mansub bil Ya, Salasina, Majrur bil Ya. Did you get the idea? Now here, look at it when you are studying at home, my brothers and sisters. Because these are Muzakkar, except for these two, they match everybody. And from here, it becomes muannas. This is what I want to tell you. This becomes, no, here. Salasatun, you got all the tun at the end. Why? Because the madud is muzakkar. And the same thing will come here. These are muannas. When these are muannas, this will match. This will match. But then this will be opposite. Opposite. Do you see here? Talibatan, Salasun, Arbaun. This is Muzakkar. And look at it. I like the way Dr. Abdurrahim has done this very beautifully. Brilliant idea. She gives us an idea that when the Madud is Muannas, the number becomes Muzakkar, only from 3 to 10. That's all, 3 to 10. And then this becomes Muannas, in not even 10, because in Uqad, when it comes, then you just Salathuna, and then Arbauna, that's all. Then if you practice this, my brothers and sisters, I think you'll be doing great, inshallah. I hope you did benefit something from the lesson. It's a very important lesson. Lesson 23 was important. But remember, number 8, whatever you see in number 8, in any form you see number 8, the spelling is different from the rest of it. Just memorize it. And one day I will explain you soon, inshallah. I don't want to burden you with the explanation because the noun is derived from something else. So we have here samaniyatu and samani. Samani, see, it's different from the rest. Just think about it, write down separately and memorize it. Inshallah, you should be all right. And then here, where is it? Here also samaniyatun, again, samaniyatun and samanin. This is muzakkar, this is muannas. Remember that. You just I just then memorized it. I did not worry, and that is little bit of a going in a very deep into the breakdown of a noun. We'll do it, inshallah. So this is remember, lesson 24 is your reference lesson. You can start it and just do only this much, about 20, 19, or 20. You can say only 20. 19, you have to say 20 also. You have to say 20 also. And then this is something else, inshallah. About this, inshallah. Now, where are we now? So we have done a lot. I hope you gained something today. Where did something went away? I thought I had it written for you. Where did it go, my brother? Where did the page go away? Where did the page go away? Oh, yes, yes. Yeah. Wahidun wa ithnani wa thalathatu wa arba'atu. Yes. I've got only few minutes left, so I'm going to now finish this year. I will sing to complete the thing. Maybe you'll like it. This song is not in the computer or anywhere else. This was very lately I had composed it. Wahid isnani salasa. Wahid isnani salasa. Arba khamsa sitta. Sab'a samaniya tisa. Ashara. Oh yes. Ashara. That means 10. Did you get the idea? One more time. Wahid isnani salasa. Arba khamsa sitta. Sab'a samaniya tisa. Ashara. Oh yes. Ashara. That means 10. Okay, and then Ihda ashara, Isna ashara, Salasata ashara, Arbata ashara, Khamsata ashara, Sittata ashara, Sabata ashara, Samaniyata ashara, Tiswata ashara, Ishruna. Ishruna marfu bilwaw, Ishrina mansub bilya, Ishrina majrur bilya, Ishruna. Oh yes, that means 20. Did you get the idea, my brothers and sisters? That's it, and you can then check it out. Now, we'll do next time. Very interesting lesson. I might repeat some of the numbers with you, but the next lesson will be very beautiful. Very beautiful. Yeah. This lesson is very beautiful. We'll do it next time, 25 number. We might touch base 24 number. And this is the lesson of Kana. Kana, Ismu Kana, Khabar Kana. Very, 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 very interesting lesson. Inshallah, we'll see it next time. Okay, my brothers and sisters, may Allah bless you for sitting and listening to me. I tried to make it very interesting for you. I hope you found it interesting. You know, sometimes the numbers are not my favorite subject. Number is not my favorite subject, but we have to learn. We have to learn. At least for the sake of Quran, we have to learn. So may Allah bless you, your family, your spouses, your children, with excellent health and strong memory and deep knowledge of Arabic language and its rules. May Allah give you barakat in your family, in your rizq, in your job, in your business, in your profession. May Allah grant you barakat. May Allah grant you barakat in your education. If you are studying, if you are a student, your children's education. And may Allah fulfill all your pious dream. And may Allah protect you from the evil of this virus, to you and your family, my family, and may Allah protect us, inshallah, and may Allah protect you. And may Allah protect the whole ummah, Muslim ummah, from the evil of this virus. And may Allah protect the humanity at large from the evil of this virus. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. ربنا هب لنا من أزواجنا وذرياتنا قرة أعين واجعلنا للمتقين إماما. ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم وتب علينا إنك أنت التواب الرحيم سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون والسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين. جزاكم الله خير. Keep safe, keep healthy, follow all the guidelines of the health authorities, inshallah. Next week, the class will be at 2:30. Please remember, the time will change. You can change the time tonight. Tomorrow also, the class is at 2:30. Now we are going into the daylight saving time. Please remember and tell your friends also. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.